we want ABG, so this angle here. Right, this is an isosceles triangle, so if that's 65, then that's also 65, and I can find that angle at the top because I've got two 65s, which is 130. If I take that from the total 180, it tells me I've got 50 at the top. Then this angle here, I've got a straight line, so I've already got 38 and 65, which is 103. So if I subtract that from 180, 77. And this angle must equal all of that angle by alternate angles. So this little bit must be the difference between 77 and 50, which is 27 degrees. Sequence going up in 4, so it's 4n, but it doesn't start at 4, it starts at 6. 4 plus 2 makes 6. For the n plus 1th, all I do is swap the n for n plus 1 in brackets. I need to put a dot between the first two digits and then work out what's happened to the dot. So it was at the end, I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places, so it's 10 to the power 6. I've got just a digit 5 times 10. I need to move the dot 1, 2, 3 places, so that's to the negative 3. I can check that with the calculator. 5 times 10 to the negative 3. Oh, let's try 0.005. Oh, 5 times 10 to the negative 3, it does it for me. Level of the water will be 60 centimetres below the top of the pool. So I've got water, but it's going to be 60 centimetres below the top. So I've got 2.5 metres, subtract 60 centimetres. Now 60 divided by 100 is 0.6 of a metre. So I know the water is 1.9 metres deep. So how much water have we got? Well, the volume is length times width times height. So 3 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 1.9. 68.4 metres cubed. 1 metre cubed is 1,000 litres, so if I multiply by 1,000, 68400 litres, and 400 litres per minute, so when I divide by 400, so 400 litres in 1 minute. Going to take 171 minutes, which is how many hours? Well, if we take away 60, that's 1 hour. Take away another 60, that's 2 hours, and I'm left with 51 minutes. Bottom equation starts with a 10, so multiply the top equation by 10. Top equation starts with a 3, so multiply the bottom equation by 3. And then top subtract bottom. So with the y's I've got positive 20 subtract negative 12, which is 32. And 150 subtract 6 is 144. Opposite of multiply is divide. So y equals 4.5. Go back to the top equation. I've got 3x plus 2 lots of this y, which I now know is 4.5. 2 lots of 4.5, 9. Opposite of add 9 is subtract 9. And the opposite of multiply by 3 is divide by 3.